Welcome back, Ghosties. Every single one of us is on the Speech Jammer app right now. We found it has like the least effect on me. It's still weird, but Jake and Brad, give me some words.
Yeah, welcome back to the Wednesday episode. We're here. We're live.
I got the headphones turned on loud, so I can't really hear much of what you're saying.
You can't hear what I'm saying?
A little bit.
Okay, I'll talk a little bit louder.
Great.
Jake, I've always said that if I write a book, I want to start the foreword on page 12 because I don't read very often. So that'll make me feel like I'm already a little bit into the book. It'll just be nice.
Was that something already in your podcast notes, or did you just come up with that now?
No, it was in my podcast notes because I thought I was reading a book the other day and I was already on like page 25. And it was like, that's awesome. I would love to always feel accomplished and like you're already making a dent.
Is there a limit to how many forwards you can have? Or could you just have multiple people writing the book for you, and then you don't even have to write much of your book because it's all the forwards?
Just a starting 5 of forwards.
Yeah.
Basketball.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea. So just 5 forwards.
Small forward, power forward.
Shooting forward.
Point forward.
Do you want to do some tongue twist?
Sure. I don't know if this is entertaining for everybody, but I hope so.
All right. First tongue twister from me. How much wood could a woodchuck chuck? How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood?
Not bad.
Not bad.
Let me see if I... He threw 3 balls through the tall trees. How was that? It didn't sound good.
Ooh, that's
great. Tough. You try that one.
Which one?
He threw 3 balls through the tall trees.
He threw 3 balls through the tall trees. He threw 3 balls through the tall trees.
Oh, you're quick.
Say it faster. It sounds good. What about... She stood on the balcony inexplicably mimicking him, hiccuping, and amicably welcoming him in.
I know. I'm not going to want to listen back to this episode. How many yaks could a yak backpack if a yak back out to a pack yaks? That was wild.
What about this one near the end? I want you to read it because I think you'd be better. To begin to toboggan. You see that
Timon, you do it first, and then I'll do my version.
Okay, wait.
It's the one with the
is there a
toboggan.
specific one you want me to do?
To begin to toboggan.
To begin to toboggan.
Oh, the whole phrase. Do you see it there?
I don't see it anywhere.
Oh, Timon. You go ahead, Jake.
To begin to toboggan.
Oh,
First buy a toboggan. Sorry. But don't buy too big a toboggan. Too big a toboggan is too big a toboggan to buy. To begin to toboggan. to begin to toboggan.
To begin to toboggan.
Sorry. I found it. I can try it. To begin to toboggan, first buy a toboggan, but don't buy too big of a toboggan.
There we go. We finally messed up.
Roll the music. I think this tight beat means that it's going down with some random thoughts and white meat too. Midwest best friends eating fast food on repeat. So come along, let's have some fun and go ahead, get on your feet, cause it's the Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning we're taking back Ghostrunners podcast.
I don't get how anyone doesn't have trouble speaking that way. Try it for yourselves. Voice Jammer, Speech Jammer, whatever app.
Yeah, send it to the Facebook. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah, some of the best ones. It's crazy. Gabe is the best, though.
Yes, Gabe is the best. Yeah, it was Bo's fourth birthday on Saturday, Jake.
Cinco de Mayo.
That's right. Jake came over, Jake and Rachel, for some pancakes, breakfast for dinner.
Good
And
pancakes.
You were a great sport because we were having eggs, which Jake hates. We were having bacon, which Jake can't eat. But the pancakes, Jake liked the pancakes.
There was a lot of fruit. I like fruit.
Yeah.
The pancakes were awesome. What did Catherine put in it? Coconut oil?
She uses coconut oil for them. I think it's
That was nuts.
yeah, magnolia pancakes. But man, Catherine's good at that stuff. I mean, she is a really good cook and baker and all this stuff.
Maybe for my birthday, I'll ask for coconut oil pancakes.
Yeah, dude, they're fun. But every once in a while, and she's like, you can't taste it. I'm like, I totally could. She'll use coconut oil on something that shouldn't have coconut oil. And I'm like, Catherine, I promise I taste that. She's like, you didn't know, you just saw it out on the counter. I was like, no, I promise. Anyway, Bo is 4. Yeah, we're going to have a little bit of a shorter episode because I'm taking Bo and Hattie to the Royals game today, which if you remember last year for Bo's 3rd birthday, we also did that. And I think it's going to become maybe a tradition. I think Bo just wants to do it. I think that's what he expects for his birthday now.
That's great.
Like Royals game. So I'm like, yeah, fun.
Go see a baseball game.
Yeah, we should go see a baseball game, Dad.
You're taking him and Hattie? Did I mess that up? Oh, no.
I don't know if you messed
Am
it
I
up
stuck?
or if it was just like,
Oh,
if I was
no.
just hearing you're taking him and Hattie.
Oh, no. I can't do that anymore.
Dude, I've had that thought of like when we did it with Hattie, I was like, is this going to mess with her too much? I'm taking him and Hattie. Yeah, it'd be fun. I had a really hard time like choosing the seats. I picked him out this morning because I was like, I want to get him good seats and they're not that expensive, but also I don't want him to think like this is the experience every time you go to a Royals game. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't worry about that.
I don't think so either. And also I'm a little strategic for myself of like, man, if we go to the upper deck, like that's a lot of walking for Bo and Hattie and they're not going to like that. And
Oh, gotcha.
It's going to be harder on me by myself. And
You give him outfield seats?
yeah, like third base line, kind of, yeah, left field.
Fun.
Kind of in between third base and like where the left fielder's going to stand. You know?
Ooh, get some foul balls.
I think it's a good foul ball spot.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, Bo was so funny for his birthday, man. I mean, he had kind of like mentioned like since the 2 girls' birthdays are in March and Henry's birthday now. So I guess all 3 other kids' birthdays, like they all had their birthday and Bo was like, well, for my birthday, I want to do that too. Or like whatever. But I mean, he mentioned things about his birthday for the last 6 weeks.
Just like, is tomorrow my birthday?
Yeah. It's like my birthday's coming up. It'll be here soon. And it was just like, so he had mentioned all these different things he wanted to do, but he like offhanded comments. And then all of a sudden on his birthday, he's like, yeah, so we're going to get some cowboy boots today. We're going to get some cowboy
We're
boots.
going to have
right, Dad?
cupcakes?
Yep. Yeah. He mentioned cupcakes and Catherine's like, I wasn't planning on doing any cupcakes. What else did he say? Oh, he's like, we're going to the Royals game today. And I'm like, no, we're not, buddy. I'm sorry. Like, and even after I said that, I was like, okay, you need to go take a nap. Okay, I'll nap and then we'll wake up and we'll go to the baseball game. And I'm like, no, bud.
Making demands.
Yeah. I mean, he was all over the place. So I don't know how you fix that necessarily, but just like setting expectations of like, you're not going to get everything you want. You know, like he's mentioned all these different things he wants for his birthday. We didn't get him everything, obviously. So I don't know. I don't know how we fix that. Maybe just he gets older, but yeah, he has all these expectations of like, yeah, we're going to go to the Royals game, Hattie, and we're going to have blue popcorn and we're going to go on the merry-go-round. Like he thinks it's going to be the exact same time thing as last. Like we're going to have soft pretzels or what he calls them dough pretzels.
Dough pretzels?
Dough pretzels.
Dough pretzels are good.
So all the different things. It'll be a fun time.
That is fun. That's cool. You get to go to a Royals game. And it's cool that they're not that expensive to go to.
Not that bad.
Yeah.
Yeah. Day game, which is so fun. Baseball in general is just, it's the least entertaining of the like big 3 sports, but it is a very enjoyable experience still to go to. Because it's just so relaxing.
Yeah. Frozen lemonade, dude. Oh, fun games between every half inning.
Do you remember the lemonade guy back in the day?
Lemonade.
Yeah. Iconic.
I think they put him in one video game. I forget which one. But if you were playing at Coffin Stadium,
Really?
Cousin Steve-O pointed it out to me.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of fun.
That's so fun.
I got a text from Janelle Beniel after the trip, and she said a few nice things. But one of the things she talked about was, she's like, I have a suggestion for you. I decided you should consider adding a segment on the podcast discussing your most grandpa-like trait.
Okay.
For instance, Tyler Stoltzfus, when they got to the airport, physically checked in at the counter instead of on the app, even though he didn't check a bag. and was carrying a physical boarding pass. This dude's like,
Yeah.
it has the most Gen Z lexicon of anyone I've ever heard in my life.
Crazy.
And it's like, I'd like to check in and I'd like one ticket home, please. On the double. Thank you.
Hurry up, toots, and you get double. You get tip double.
Which is funny because he had such a hard time connecting a speaker to Bluetooth. So maybe he is really old. He had to use Celia's computer. He might use a typewriter for all we know. Maybe he is a grandpa. He just talks like he's not.
I love
like he's not gas.
He knows how. He's not gas. He knows how to use cameras, but he doesn't know how to use computers.
That's it.
Because
just
cameras have been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah. How hard is it? It's still film.
Do you guys have any grandpa-like traits like that?
I mean, honestly, I didn't hate the idea of getting a physical boarding pass. Every once in a while, it's like, God, I gotta take out my phone. I know it sounds so stupid, but but sometimes, like, because I'll do SkyCap a lot, like that little service on the outside, whatever, you get it, and they'll just be like, "Do you want boarding passes?" I'll say, "Yeah, sure." I won't like intentionally seek it out, but if they offer me one, I would. Other grandpa tendencies, my feet hurt in the morning a lot.
Okay.
When I wake up, or just in general, just like making noises when I move around these days.
We got something in the mail that was like a Shawnee magazine.
Yeah.
And for whatever reason, I was like, I'm not going to throw that away. And I read through every page of the Shawnee magazine. That feels like kind of a grandpa thing lately.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
I texted you on the way down to Gulf Shores when we were sitting at two different areas of the plane. And I just said, people these days have too many tattoos. There's too many people with tattoos. That's a grandpa thing to say.
Grandpa-like
Like,
trait.
I don't mind tattoos, for the record, but I think some people are tattoo people and some people aren't. And a lot of people that aren't are still trying to get them these days. So,
You got to be a tattoo person.
like Timon, I'm going to be real. I don't think you're a tattoo guy.
I'm not.
I don't think any of us are. Therefore,
I think so.
you have to be pretty cool to have tattoos. And this flight attendant, she was a sweet looking lady. And then all of a sudden she walks up, sleeve of tattoos. I was like, never mind.
That's so grandpa.
Isn't it?
I said never mind.
Never mind.
You said never mind to her?
No, not really. True. Never mind. Get going.
I like to come to a good stop at a four-way stop. Is that a grandpa-like
You do.
tendency?
Just in general, the way you drive is kind of grandpa-like.
Depends on the mood, but yeah, I'd like to really come to a stop.
The
Let 'em
Tesla
know.
makes you drive less grandpa, but you used to drive like a grandpa car, multiple, like just bigger boats of sedans.
Before I knew you, I had a car that was like an old Buick, and everyone at college called it Nana because it looked like a grandma car, and that's what I drove throughout most of college.
Yeah. You just are never in a hurry when you're driving, it feels like. Maybe with the Tesla it's better, but like
You do the math, and if you like speed, it barely gets you there faster.
unless
it's
you're going
really
on,
not
like,
even worth it.
6-hour road trip or something.
Totally, you have to be driving hours
Right.
and going 10 miles an hour faster over the course of hours just to shave 15 minutes off. You know, like it's
Grandpa tendency though.
very minimal.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Timon, you have any
trying to
grandpa
think of any I
tendencies
might
that
have.
come to mind?
I can't think of anything.
I'm sure I have plenty of them.
Yeah, that's fun.
I don't switch out my toothbrush that often.
Is that a grandpa thing?
I probably, or maybe just a guy thing.
Well, just in general, I'm just getting older to the point where like I'm really excited to remember to take out my trash. Like I'm like, I did it.
That's like my least favorite part of my week.
Well, I don't like it. I'm not saying that. I like the fact that I did it and that like I remembered to do it and like I accomplished it. I'm not like, I can't wait to roll this down the driveway.
Tuesday night.
And I can roll it back up tomorrow.
Yes.
Great.
Yes.
But just like the idea of like doing it, I don't know, those little mundane chores are like, it feels good to have them done.
Knock them out.
Yeah, all
Anyway.
those things.
That's that. Should we go viral?
Let's go viral.
Let's go viral real quick, guys. I'm stuck. Get me out of here.
Man.
All right. I've got 2 for you to do, Brad.
Okay.
Let me just say right off the bat, before we get into the Instagram clip, it was tough to find a definitive answer on this. I'm a little mad at the internet, grandpa tendency.
Okay.
Oh, why is this not easier to find?
Yeah.
But
Back in the day, encyclopedias didn't give you multiple
there
answers.
was one answer.
Yeah. That's right.
I think I found the right answer, but still.
Okay.
All right. Brad, what are the 5 largest organs of the human body?
Skin.
Skin is 1.
Large intestine.
Incorrect.
Small intestine.
That sounds right. But
What's the one that like can be like stretched out for miles?
you're right. The one that could like reach the moon.
What? Maybe we don't know what organs are.
Maybe it's not an organ.
What's an organ?
Feels like that would be an organ.
Salem, Oregon. Portland, Oregon.
I don't know.
Is a heart an organ?
Heart's number 4.
Number 4. Okay.
Dude, I'm so nervous. I feel like large intestine deserves to be on the list.
What's an organ?
I think a large intestine is an organ.
Skin. Or
Skin,
no,
skin is 1, heart is 4.
Lung.
Lungs are 3.
Okay. Not they didn't get their own separate number.
Together they are 3.
Okay. Bladder.
Incorrect.
Dang.
In a way.
Spleen.
No.
Oh. Go ahead.
It's somewhat connected to the bladder.
Liver.
That's not what I was thinking, but yes, liver is number 2.
Okay. That wasn't connected to the bladder. And then last but not least,
You got this.
let's see, organ ducts.
What's inside of there?
Oh, what's in there? What is that right there? Your gut.
My gut. Not the gut.
Your
Oh.
what is that? That hurt my appendix.
Incorrect.
That hurt my side.
So, yeah. The back of you? Oh, the boxer. He's not going for headshots, but ooh, those blank shots.
Do you know, Timon?
No.
The rib shots.
Not the rib shots.
Give me a.
Gonna need a blank transplant. Well, you can do it just one. Just gotta go to the bathroom a little more. Related to the bladder. I got some blank stones.
Oh, kidney.
Kidney.
Oh, kidney. Okay.
Kidney.
Very good, Jake.
I looked at so many different websites and it never even mentioned the intestines. But the second you said that, see, then I found another website that said skin, liver, brain, lungs, heart. But then that one was done by weight. So it's like, oh no, I don't want weight.
I was going to say,
largest.
it probably depends on how we're defining largest. Are we talking about surface area? Are we talking about weight?
Either way.
Percentage of your body?
I'm sorry intestines weren't on there. I feel like they deserve to be on there. Look it up yourselves, though. It's an annoying internet search. Not nearly as conclusive as you want it to be.
All right. Actually, I want you to do that one for me. Let's do... Oh, I had one. What was I going to do?
I got it on Main Street.
All right. Jake. No, this is more a visual one. I could show it to you, I guess, in time. I could edit it later. Jake, can you guess which of these items is more expensive? I'm going to show you 2 different items, very, very comparable looking. You can try to figure out which one is the expensive one. Okay?
It's kind of like Price is Right.
Kind of like The Price is Right. The first one is chandeliers. One of them is $2,200 and one of them is $275.
Wait, how much is the first one?
$275 versus $2,200.
Whoa, big difference. Those look like single cell organisms. I'm going to go the one on the left is more expensive.
The chandelier on the left will set you back $2,235. Very good.
Don't say I don't know shandies.
All right, second one. We got some sunglasses here. $1,300 versus $15.29.
$1,300 for sunglasses?
They're polarized. Hear me out. They're polarized.
Dumb either way. I'm gonna go, the ones on the right are more expensive. Those are $1,300 sunglasses.
The sunglasses on the right are designer. You are right again. Very good.
I'm wealthy. I'm in the 1%.
All right. Third is rugs. Nope. They are, sea-inspired rugs. One of them's $400, one of them's $3,000. All right.
Sea inspired?
Sea-inspired.
Like a sea section.
Sea section. A section of the sea in the ocean.
How does anyone... The one on the right is more expensive.
First one wrong. Sorry. The one on the left is hand-stitched, $3,000. We'll do a few more here.
Hand-stitched.
This is sexy stilettos. Watch out.
This is my genre.
One of them, well over $1,000. The other, not even a C note. That's $100, I think. All right, ready?
And the category is sexy stilettos.
Sexy stilettos.
The one, was that crocodile skin? No way.
No way.
No way. Actually, I like it. The one on the right is more expensive.
The one on the right are Givenchy. Yes, pricing at $1,275. The one on the right.
Givenchy, you said?
Gianvito Rossi.
Oh, that was a Rossi.
All right, last but not least, furniture, my specialty. We got one chair that's going to be $7,000. The other is $700. Okay?
Okay.
$700 or...
A $7,000 chair. It's got to be the one on the left. Got to be the expensive one.
The one on the left is Ralph Lauren home over $7,000. Wooden design is around $200.
Ralph Lauren. They got into the chair game, huh?
Apparently so. So now you know.
The more you know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thanks in advance for doing that visually.
Yeah, no problem.
This is the Brandon Faulkner quiz.
Okay.
We're going food. What are the five most popular, like, how should I word this? The 5 most popular restaurants by amount of locations worldwide.
Okay.
I'm going to say food and beverage.
Okay. Oh, I see. McDonald's number 1.
McDonald's is number 1.
Okay. Number 2, it's going to surprise you. It's Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Not number 2, but it's number 4.
Okay. Number 2 is going to surprise you. It's Domino's.
It is going to surprise you. That's number 7.
Dang. Subway.
Subway's number 2.
Number 2.
Subway used to be number 1, and I think they're not doing so good.
Pretty rough. Rough time with Subway. Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut is not in the top 10. No, Pizza Hut is 6th.
I thought something else was 6.
Domino's was 7th.
Okay. Let's go Starbucks.
Starbucks is number 3.
Number 3. Okay.
You just need you just need number 5 now.
Number 5. Surely Dunkin's not on there.
Dunkin' is on there at number 9.
Okay. Let's think. Pizza. Taco Bell?
Taco Bell's 10th.
No, that's silly. That's silly. That's silly. Oh, I don't know. Burger King?
Burger King.
Burger King!
Number
Have it your
5.
way, baby!
Yeah.
Okay.
Congratulations, lations.
What was that? Was that supposed to be like the Burger King?
Yeah, it was supposed to be the Burger King song, of course.
Oh,
That's obviously what it was.
of course. Yeah.
I didn't think through how I was going to celebrate that, but it seemed like I should sing the song. Good job, you got the answer. Good job, and good luck next time.
There you go. All
Beautiful
right.
song. Orange Julius was in the top 11.
Because of all the malls.
I guess so. And then Krispy Kreme is in the top 10.
Really?
Yeah.
Worldwide?
Yep.
All right, Jake. You want to do one more?
Yeah.
Jake, can you name the top 5 most dangerous cities in the United States?
By what? Danger?
By crime. I Googled it.
Give me St. Louis.
St. Louis, number 4.
Detroit.
Detroit, number 2.
Chicago.
Chicago, not on the list.
Good for Chicago. New York City.
New York City, not on the list.
Kansas City.
Kansas City, number 9.
That's fine.
Fine, no problem.
It's good to be in the top 10.
Yeah.
What do I have so far? I have St. Louis and
St. Louis, Detroit.
Detroit. San Francisco. A lot of car thieves.
No San Francisco on the list. I mean, there's a lot of
out.
things lower down, but this is per capita, so I think that makes a difference. So San Francisco's huge.
Washington, D.C.
No.
Capita. Per capital. I thought you said per capital.
Per capital.
What are the other bad ones? Let's go like Daytona Beach.
Whoa, those guys at Daytona was rough.
I was there for like 2 days. It didn't seem great.
No, not Daytona Beach.
Cleveland.
Nope. How about famous assassination happened here?
Dallas.
No.
Oh, that was the one I know of. Assassination.
In the 60s.
Baghdad? Is that in there? Give me a region of the United States.
We'll call it the South.
The South.
Northern South.
Northern South. Number 1. Charlotte.
Nope.
Charlottesville.
Nope.
Charlestown.
Known for their barbecue.
Memphis.
Memphis. Number 1, Memphis.
Who got killed there? MLK?
MLK.
Bummer. So we have Memphis.
Detroit, blank, St. Louis, blank.
So I have 3 and 5.
Good football team in number 5. Good
Green
football
Bay.
team. No. Oh, those Green Bay murders.
Be careful.
Watch out for those Lambo. I don't know.
Tuscaloosa.
Nope.
Buffalo.
Nope.
Cincinnati.
Buffalo, right conference.
I got it. Baltimore.
Baltimore, number 5.
Baltimore.
And then third, not too far from Green Bay.
Madison.
Nope. Biggest city in that state.
Minneapolis. Oh, wait. Milwaukee.
Milwaukee, number 3.
Milwaukee is more dangerous than Philadelphia.
Per capita. Remember that, Jake. Remember it.
I would go to Milwaukee way before some of those other places.
Number 7, Population 200,000. Little Rock. Poor guys.
Oh, yeah, I've heard not great there.
Really?
Yeah, gangs.
A lot of gangs.
Gangs and stuff.
A lot of gangly men. Tall men.
Tall, gangly fellas.
They were
there.
tall guys.
Anyway, that's something.
Do you have other games like you want to play along with that? Didn't you say?
What do you mean?
Like I thought you said like you had some games besides just like, I don't know. What did you say?
Oh, I don't think so. I think I had those two like quizzes ready to go.
Okay.
We play a game though.
Do it.
Let's see. We
Oh, you want to do a hum game?
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Sorry, you go ahead.
No, that's great. I don't have anything.
Okay. Let's try to figure out how to do this. Who's connected Bluetooth? Jacob.
I think I am.
So the idea, and this is going to be a little tricky with copyright stuff. Do we want to talk about that? It'll be good for audio. Video, we're going to have to shorten it down quite a bit. Maybe post it on a separate video or something.
Great. Okay.
So basically, this game came out organically in Gulf Shores. We were listening to a song pretty loudly on the pool deck, and we were also trying to hum a song along with it. And it's a lot harder than you think to recognize a song while another song is being sung or played. So I think the idea is we'll just like play some popular song on Spotify, and then one of us will try to sing, and you guys try to guess what the song is. That makes sense, and not sing the words time, and you sing like ba da ba ba or something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got it.
I think you do more than hum. Humming's too hard.
You know, I know how to ba-da-ba-ba.
Yeah.
I've got to
Rosebush.
The settlement that's to official. Oh, that cracked me up so much. Okay, who's going first?
This is gonna like bother people. Like some people are gonna like be genuinely bothered by this, but it's part of it. Let me go first. Let me think of a song real quick. I don't know if you guys know that song. Okay, I got one.
All right, hum away.
All right, because of copyright, this segment will be its own separate video, so go watch that. But during the segment, Jake's dad randomly called, so obviously you don't want to miss that. So I'll keep that in this episode. But yeah, for all the song stuff, because of copyright, that's in its own video. So go watch that and then come back to this episode.
Yeah, turn up the audio for the Bluetooth.
Oh my gosh!
Scam?
My dad's calling. Think if I answer, it'll go through the. Hey.
Never has it ever worked. But
Howdy.
All right, this is weird, but I had to call you.
Well, hold on. You're on the podcast. Hold on.
No. Okay, it's not that weird. No.
Okay.
I was just listening to Wednesday's podcast. The shower towel. I do the exact same thing.
I had a feeling. That's amazing. We've never talked about that. Why wouldn't you?
But I only started doing it a few years ago.
oh, interesting.
Like maybe 8 or 9. And my tag goes on the top left. And
Where's it?
and I don't wash my towel after every shower. Do you?
No, I give it probably 3 showers, and then I feel like that's enough.
3?
3 showers.
Okay. Yeah.
Whoa.
Sometimes I go longer than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
I go.
But yeah, it feels bad.
12.
First, the longest ago was fairly clean, but
Well, glad we could talk
all
about
right,
that.
I'll let you go.
On Mom's birthday. All right. Thanks for calling.
See you, Steve. Love you, man.
I'll talk to you later.
All right. See you guys.
See you, man.
Bye bye.
Whoa, 3
That's fun.
showers? You're changing your towels out a lot.
Yeah, I mean that. Yeah, I guess so.
Is that a lot for you?
That's a nice clean towel. We just always have we just always have so many towels hanging up at a given moment because like so many people use the same bathroom upstairs.
Yeah.
So it's just like I'll just use one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds more normal to me, and that's probably sounds psycho to Jake. That sounds more normal to me than every 3 times.
I'll just pick the one that looks like the driest and freshest.
Yeah. You like kind of feel it. You're like, that one's decently
Kinda,
damp. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's cool. Isn't it weird that things like that can get passed down? Genetics are awesome.
I'm curious how often people change out their towels now. Like, am I the weirdo? For like I don't ever change mine out until Catherine does. I'm fine with whatever.
Really, you would just keep a towel there forever.
I mean, if I was living by myself, I'd probably do it every once in a while, but yeah, not very often.
Yeah, switch them out, probably. Yeah.
Every other day?
Every 3 to 4.
I guess
Oh, no. I'm not showering every day.
That's right. Okay. So maybe once a week or something.
Yeah.
Okay. That seems less weird.
Yeah.
When you
If
said
I was
every
showering
3
2 times a
showers.
day, then
Yeah.
that's a lot of laundry.
Right.
But honestly, as it starts to get warmer, and I used to be able to run these miles and not get sweaty, and it was no problem. But now every mile is a sweat fest, so I'm gonna be showering a lot more.
Yeah.
A lot of QP goat soap.
Oh, yeah.
All right, do another one. Timon, you want to sing a little song?
Sure.
You got one ready?
Yeah, I got one.
Okay, that's fun. What else I was gonna say? Yeah, our last episode here in the studio. We did the song about the anesthesia and everything, and there were so many comments. You see that? Everyone's like, "Well, yeah, I mean, redheads."
I wrote that down. I was
That's
like,
insane.
You've never heard that before.
Never heard that. No one's brought it up. But I asked Dr. Ben about it. He was like, "Oh yeah," and he had like data ready to go.
28% more.
Yeah,
or
he
something
was like,
that.
"Oh yeah, they need 28% more anesthesia."
He's
Yeah,
like, you shouldn't have done 5 of them, he said. Yeah, that was interesting. I've had a long drawn out argument with Connor Lamb over is Jake a redhead or not. This is going to officially confirm it with science.
I think if nothing else, it shows I have the gene, like I have recessive genes, which I
Yes.
think makes sense. Blue eyes, light colored hair. But yeah, turns out I have a just genetically higher pain tolerance.
Is that the same thing? Like that's what it means?
That's what a lot of people on Facebook, like our Facebook page, were saying.
Yeah.
Which is different than just general Facebook.
That's kind of yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, we can trust this."
That's kind of fun. Let's test it out sometime.
It is kind of fun.
Yeah. Have you ever remembered like people like complaining about something? And you're like, what? Why are they whining about that?
Maybe like after football when everybody's sore, like just run a mile every day.
Just be fine. Yeah,
Just be fine.
that's interesting.
Jinxed it. But yeah, that was that's pretty interesting to learn.
I think you should start using that. Like, guys, you don't understand. Like, I'm sore. Like, that means I'm like really sore.
Guys,
Because like I have 28% more pain tolerance than you.
think about me. You think it's cold in here? Think about how cold I am. I don't know if that doesn't
I was
make
gonna say, is
sense.
that the same
That
thing?
didn't make sense. You started planning for next year's Gulf Shores. What are we thinking?
Dude, I don't know. Yeah, we can brainstorm a little bit here. Yeah, part of me is like, I'm going to send out like an exit survey for everybody to get their opinions on everything. But I'm like, yeah, do we try to do 2 weeks? Do we try to make that happen? Is that crazy? Do we figure out a way to like, or do we just do the blueprint the same way and like perfect what we already have?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's all in my head, like all these different ideas of things like that.
I think it was Rachel who had a fun idea, which I don't want to actually spoil it too much in case we end up doing it. But she's like, if you do 3 sessions next year, each session gets a different special guest.
Oh yeah.
And you don't know who it's going to be.
That's fun.
And some of the people she was rattling off is like, oh my
be
gosh.
fun too. Yeah.
That would be so fun. Like
Yeah.
this session gets like a different like
Patrick
ghosty celebrity. Yeah, like an A-list celebrity.
A-list
Yeah.
celebrity. Kevin Hart, Patrick Mahomes. Who? Bieber?
Yeah.
Do we want Bieber?
He has
We can
Lyme's
get
disease,
Bieber.
so make sure
Garrett Dieter.
Garrett Dieter.
Whoa, Dieter?
Deet?
Everyone say Bieber. Like, no, Dieter.
Dieter.
No, we got Dieter, dude. Chiefs
but yeah.
practice player.
I think we'll do at least one more year in Gulf Shores at that house. It just makes too much sense. Now that we know it, we really know it.
Yeah, we can just dial it in, you know? Like, because the fun obviously takes place because of the house a little bit and because of Gulf Shores a little bit. But for the most part, like, the house just facilitates everything else. Like the fun part, we could have fun no matter where we go. It's fun to be on the beach, obviously, but like, so I don't think the location is that big of a deal unless it's like detrimentally bad. But like, it's so nice being on the beach. It's so nice. This house was so much bigger than last year's, like square footage wise. I don't think it slept a whole lot.
3
more.
big tables.
Huge tables.
Not close to the airport. That's one thing, if we were to move, we'd probably...
But I don't know if there is like a ton of great options close to the airport, unless they're really expensive. That's the tough part.
Wait, like anywhere in the country?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like, well, I mean, like for what we're trying to do.
Gotcha.
I don't know. I could be wrong. Prove me wrong, Ghosties. They'll be like, well, Lake Michigan, look at this place.
They got an airport right there. Yeah, maybe it is tough. But yeah, I think it's a given. We have so much fun. Everybody has such a blast. There'll definitely be another Ghostrunners Getaway next spring. And I think between now and then, we'd like to do another rendezvous-like thing.
Yes.
Where, maybe a thing where instead of 30 people here and we get to know each of you very well, it's like just a weekend-long thing. It's a little easier commitment for you guys. And there's 300 of you. Mm-hmm. And we don't get to like really get to know each other. But more than just listening to us, we'll still get to talk to you.
We call it the gateway drug,
Yep.
That's what we refer to it in the studio as. No, not really. But like, yeah, like Dom and Lizette, Sydney, like all these people that came to Grande Boo as their first experience that now came to the Getaway.
Yeah, so many.
Victoria. So many people that are like
Carmel's.
Yeah, Hannah Warren. Like
Morris.
all these people are just like, okay, yeah. Brad and Jake are normal guys.
I want more of this.
Yeah. These people are normal enough. Let's make it happen. So yeah.
So yeah. I think Branson would be really fun.
Yep.
It'd be really fun to figure that out. Maybe
Branson's
Kansas City
so
again.
fun. Branson's
Yeah.
is just
Great.
a fun
I
place.
think we have so many connections in Branson. It
Totally.
would be so fun to
Oh,
figure
yeah.
out how to do it right. And ride roller coasters.
Yep. Well, yeah, stay tuned, Ghosties. Stay tuned.
Yeah. So those are fun plans. Anything else you can get off your chest? Anybody?
I think.
Not too much here. I did write down something that Jake said a couple weeks ago that I don't think we ever talked about, but you said in quotation marks, having a wife that buys perishable food is exhausting.
Yeah, I'm always being told when I have to eat something. Like I didn't used to live this way.
Right.
I used to eat stuff whenever I wanted to.
Like,
now I
it's
got to eat
going
the
bad.
grapes by Thursday. All right.
Go for it.
I'll
I'll
go
I'll
crazy.
get Brad over. He'll polish it off with me. It is tough because it's like you don't want things to go bad. You paid money for this organic spinach, spring mix, but it's like I don't want that right now. I want my granola bar.
Yeah. Peanut butter sandwich. Great.
Peanut butter sandwich, straight up. No honey.
Maybe. Depends on what we have.
You just straight up peanut butter.
Honey, that lasts a while. Honey's a great thing to
Honey's
have.
doing just fine. Yeah.
I don't know how they figured that out, but
A peanut butter sandwich for me, I can't do it if I don't toast it. I think it's like
wow.
I don't think I've
it's
ever
not
had
even
one.
good. If
Just
it's
straight up peanut butter and bread.
Will you toast the full sandwich or will you toast the bread first and then
toast
make
the
a
bread
sandwich?
first, make a sandwich from it. Well,
Okay.
it's still hot.
It's like two pieces of peanut butter toast.
Yeah.
I don't hate the idea of grilling like a grilled cheese, but grilled peanut butter.
I think we did that. We would make the sandwich and then toast it.
Yeah. Toast it though?
I think.
Maybe in the toaster oven.
Maybe.
How'd you get it in the
I don't know.
Yeah. That'll take
extra
some
wide
squishing.
toasters in Stratford?
I didn't do it. I was a kid. I was a kid and they were served to me and I just made up my own conclusions of what happened.
Anyway, yeah, having a wife is exhausting sometimes when she buys real food.
Another observation I wrote down in my notes, you can see why this didn't make the first, 2 hours of content. I've never seen a tablecloth that didn't have fold marks on it.
Fold marks?
Or, like crease marks or whatever, like how it's been folded. Every tablecloth you've ever seen, any event, any dinner, anything. I'm talking about like a corporate, like a company event or whatever.
You're
They
like-
always just unfolded it, put it on a table.
Like iron it a little bit first. Throw it through the dryer even with a little bit
Something.
of a damp towel.
You clearly were all just unfolding this and putting it on a table. 100% of the time. Never
You
seen one
noticed
without
that.
fold marks.
Interesting. I'm going to try to notice that from now on.
Oh, yeah,
I-
at the golf tournament, they had that.
Oh,
I'm gonna look out for it.
you had a lot of time to look at
I was looking at everything. Yeah, I was looking at everything. I Zillowed the houses nearby.
Yeah.
I did a little bit of everything.
a little bit of everything. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know. I think that's about it. Well, let's do one more. Let's do one more game.
Okay, great.
Okay, this is more just in general. If your life depended on it, we're just going to call it. Okay,
Okay.
Jake. If your life depended on it, could you land an airplane?
How big?
We're talking 20 passenger. Wait, dealer's choice. If you want a bigger one, have a bigger one. You want a smaller one?
No. Little tiny airplane? No problem.
Easier.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah, if my life depended on it, yeah, I could keep us safe.
Okay.
I got to do this one time
That's
this
right.
year with the Ghosty.
Yeah. You said
Yeah.
it was like crazy easy. Like pilots are getting paid way too much. Is what you said.
Taking off was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Taking off, if anyone's anxious about flying, don't ever be worried about taking off.
Well,
This is the motion.
yeah. It's just a lever.
Accelerate here, and then we get a certain distance. Like, yeah, we're fast enough.
Yep.
Let's go ahead.
Boom.
Pull it up. You're flying.
Yeah.
Easy.
One direction.
Landing. So yeah, he let me take off. Landing, he was kind of like, let me help you out a little bit.
Yeah.
But still, you have one joystick. You could see what the goal is. It's not like, I don't understand any of these buttons. It's like, get us to the ground.
Okay.
And you're just like going down and losing a little velocity here. And
Yeah.
I think I could. Sully style, aquatic,
I was going to say, like,
I would kill all of
we're
us.
not guaranteed that you're on a runway, like,
Oh, if we're like United 93, like just Pennsylvania Field, say your prayers. I don't know about that. I don't know. Do commercial flights have like an eject button for the pilots? Can they like
ejecto seat. I don't know. I
Probably
think
not.
that's like one of the things like, hey, FYI, you're staying in this thing no matter what.
you got to go down with the ship?
Right. I'm playing.
Yeah. So I think you give me a runway, you give me like a smallish plane, 100% could keep myself and people alive.
100%.
If my life depended on it.
Okay.
95%.
Okay.
I would say there's an 80% chance I keep us alive.
Now
You
that I'm
flip a
thinking about
coin,
it, yeah.
50-50.
50-50. 50-50. What do you mean 50-50?
I don't think he understands what 50-50 means.
All right, what about this one?
Wait, okay.
Oh,
Can I ask you what you were going to ask me? What is it? Just so you have one answer too.
no, I want to ask you this one. You can ask me
Okay.
the next one. If your life depended on it, you get a 6-hour head start. Could you successfully hide without being caught for 6 days?
Who's chasing me?
Everybody.
Oh my gosh. It's like I'm like America's Most Wanted kind
Right.
of thing. So I get a 6-hour head start.
6-hour head start.
6-hour head start is nice.
Yeah.
Because I can get to an airport
Right.
and I can say, I just go up to the counter and just,
Yep. I would like to
I'll
fly.
take a flight where no one will find me. Don't ask any questions. It's pretty remote.
Great. You have five and a half more hours before I ask any questions, so go ahead.
Yeah, what's the strategy? You take a flight to somewhere Caribbean? Where do you go?
Yeah, I don't know. Caribbean's scary because those islands are small.
You're kind of
If they know you're there, you're in trouble. And they're going to know you're there. Like, they're going to be able to check your logs.
Yeah. So I can't.
Sorry. I think everything you buy whatsoever, you pay in cash. So
Okay.
they can't, like
Yeah.
National Treasure, that's the one thing that like tipped him off, you know? Like,
But 6-hour head start.
He bought the souvenir.
How much cash you got on you right
So that's the thing. You don't go straight to the airport. You go straight to the bank.
now? Okay.
And I don't know where I carry it, but
You just come to the airport. 2 tickets to Cancun, please.
what are the rules on that? Because if it's my cash, I don't
Yeah.
need to hide it, right? Like I just put it in a duffel, just
I think
suitcase full of
there's
cash.
got to be rules about like more than $5,000 or $10,000 of cash.
All right, I will take the legal limit of luggage worth of cash with me, and I think I fly to Mexico City.
Okay.
Highly populated, but it's like close enough where, like, if you fly to Europe, they're waiting for you when you land.
Right.
Mexico City, I get there in, I don't know,
4.5,
layover.
5? No, straight.
Okay.
I don't know. From Kansas City to Mexico.
Oh, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
At least that's warmer. Sure, I could go to Canada, but it's cold there.
Don't go to Canada.
Yeah, Canada.
They don't have that many people up there.
If I want to die, I want to be hot.
You don't have to die. You're just going to get caught or not. Yeah, I think it's good.
Canadian prison would be better than Mexican prison.
You don't know that,
I don't know that.
but you do know that.
So yeah, I think I go to the bank, I get a ton of cash. Stop by a casino, more cat? No.
Yeah.
I don't have time. And then I go to the airport and I fly to Mexico City and I get spray tan, keep the mustache. I'm already ready.
Yeah.
And then I just blend in,
Okay.
dye the hair dark.
You could blend in as a Mexican, I think.
Oh, gracias. Gracias, mi amigo.
Gracias. Yeah.
Maybe jugar football?
Oh, come on. Hey, anda.
Hey, tacos.
Tacos. Nailed it, dude.
Narcos?
Narcos.
Television? Narcos?
You, me? Narcos?
What's to see? What's Ver?
Ver?
Ver? How do you say I watched? I saw Veo. Veo Television con Narcos?
Cone Narcos.
With Narcos?
Yeah, you just did it with drugs. I watch television with drugs. That's what you just said. Cool. Okay,
E2?
man. E2?
E2?
They're like, no, just normal guy.
All right. Just me.
No problemo. Adios.
Well, I have $20,000 worth of cash if you need anything.
I'm going to be hiding for about 5.5 more days over here. All right.
Fun question.
My next question that you can ask me if you want is, can I score a basket in an NBA?
Okay. Got it. If your life and your family's life depended on it, could you score one basket in an NBA game?
100%, dude.
You play all 48 minutes.
100%.
And there's no make-a-wish situation going. They were trying as hard as they can.
Do they know that I'm only like, it's like, who cares who wins the game? If this guy scores a basket, we all lose? Or is it like,
I think
I'm just unassuming over there in the corner. LeBron's got a double team and he kicks it out to Big Daddy for a 3.
I think you could score one because I think they would say, let this guy shoot.
Yeah, exactly. Prove us wrong. And I make it.
And even if you miss your first 4, they're going to be great. Let them shoot again.
Yes, exactly.
It just takes one.
Or I go to the foul line, brother. I sacrifice the body on a drive.
I think that's going to be tough. I think if their life depended on it to keep you from scoring, you're dead.
I'm done. Yeah.
But if they're
that's
just
good
playing a
point.
basketball game with
Yeah.
NBA talent, I think that they would let you shoot.
Because I have a decent shot. And so every once in a while in pickup games, I'll get like 2 or 3 in a row. After that, I'm done though, because then they actually start playing defense on me.
Yeah.
Cannot get my own shot worth anything. But if I just need one basket, I could do it.
I think you even like really like kind of hustle them a little bit. Like even as you go to the court, you trip and fall.
I'm limping a little bit.
You look as unathletic as possible.
Yeah.
Which hand should I shoot with?
I'm wearing jeans. I'm wearing jeans on the court.
Jeans and boots.
If that doesn't work very quickly though, then all of a sudden I'm just sweating and have these clod hoppers of boots just.
And then you're
around.
missing shots in jeans. But guess what?
Why is he wearing jeans? Everyone's like, what's he doing in jeans? He's in his dungarees. So
yeah, I think you just gotta hope they let you shoot, and you just gotta make one.
Okay.
And then you're saved.
And then you'll be saved. I think I could.
Those are fun segments.
Okay.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Should we do our comment of the week, perhaps?
Perhaps. Quizás.
I forgot to talk about Main Street Roasters.
No, we didn't. We're talking about them right now. MainStreetRoasters.com.
You're right. That was me from the past.
Yes.
I said that. Yep.
Somebody pointed out that they do sell tea as well as
Yes,
coffee.
they did. They did point that out.
We are coffee drinkers ourselves. But I will say on the Ghosty Getaway, I did have some tea because my voice was struggling, and it helps, guys. I don't know if you know this, but tea is good. So go to Main Street Roasters for all your coffee, your tea needs. Chad Yoder on the trip was rocking a Main Street Roasters hoodie.
Yeah, the merch on.
It looked good, dude.
I don't know if he ever had Ghostrunners merch on, but he had Main Street
rocked
Roasters
Main
merch
Street
on.
Roasters, so-
that was pretty fun. Yeah, we love Main Street Roasters.
Love them.
They're so consistently supportive of us, so please consider being supportive of them.
And hey, maybe see how far of a drive it is from your house to Napanee.
Who's pregnant? What's up? Oh, napping? What's
Did
going
Jake
on?
just spoil his pregnancy?
Indiana.
MainStreetRoasters.com, GRKC for 10% off. You're going to love it.
My comment of the week comes from Hannah Jennings. Placed first in the Session 2 talent show, and also left us a YouTube comment.
Irish dancing. Yeah,
Irish dancing.
Talent. And it was awesome.
I'm not sure what the best way is to leave a review when you don't have Apple. I left 5 stars on Spotify quite a while ago, so I thought it was finally time to leave a formal review. With this podcast, you're not only getting quality, clean entertainment twice a week, you're also becoming a part of a community where your fellow ghosties are rooting for you, praying for you, and genuinely want to be friends. As an introvert, spending the weekend in a house full of strangers sounds terrifying, but that wasn't the case at all. Not only were Jake, Brad, and the whole staff so kind and welcoming, but all the ghosties who went on the getaway were as well. I was able to stop worrying and just have fun. I would always fumble my words when trying to explain Ghostrunners to people, but after this weekend, I truly feel like I can introduce it as 2 of my friends have this podcast. That's so cool.
Yeah.
I just want to say a huge thank you to Brad and Jake for doing as much as you do for the ghosty community. Y'all brighten so many days for so many people. This vacation will always be one of my most cherished memories. Looking forward to seeing what's next for y'all, Hannah. Well put, Hannah Jennings.
Hannah Jennings. Away with words.
I consider you a friend as well. I said that to all the ghosties. I said, we're friends now.
Seriously. Genuinely.
Like this Friday night, we're doing a Friday pickleball event. Hannah Warner's coming. I'm going to give her a big old hug.
Big old hug. BOH. Side note. You know how I was like next to Michaela Helton for the
photos?
picture? She pointed out to me later that I was literally right. We were like next to each other for every single group photo.
No way.
And so I was like, I promise I'm not trying to be creepy or anything. I'm not trying. She's like, I'm not thinking you're creepy. But
That's so funny.
yeah, anyway. Okay. Caitlin D. Cano. Also on the trip. Also a joy. Just so much fun. Also just, this is her humor right here. In quotation marks. That is how people get muck ducked. Is it okay?
It's the end of the episode. You can
Okay. That's how people get murdered. Quotation mark. And quotes, what kind of vacation are you going on where you need to sign a waiver? And quotes, this doesn't sound like something you would normally do. Quote, were just a few of the responses I got when I told friends that I'd be going on vacation with over 30 strangers and staying in the same beach house with them. I usually travel alone and was concerned it might be too crazy, but I went anyway. I'm so glad I did. It was amazing. And the Ghostrunners podcast community, along with Jake and Brad have built, is the best ever. Was it loud and did I need naps? Yes. And it was also awesome. I told myself that it would only be 5 days if I ended up hating it. After all, things that we hate or are hard eventually end anyway. That's pretty much it. And then she said, I was not using my phone a lot, so enjoy these random photos. So it's her Instagram caption that she posted.
That was a really cool caption.
Yeah, she also posted on her story, I thought I was going to hate this trip and I didn't.
Yeah, that was her like recap. I don't hate this
funny.
trip.
It was so fun. Like she's like, she works from home. She, just doesn't like hang out with people that much. Like, But yeah, she came on this trip and she had a blast. It's so fun to hear.
Yeah. I remember I saw her just a couple weeks before the Gulf Shores trip because she was at the Denver show and we got to talk a little bit. And she was
Okay.
like, hey, I'm coming on the trip. I was like, I thought that you look familiar. I've seen you in a Zoom call. And she was like, just FYI, I'm introverted. I live by myself. I work from home.
Yep.
I was like, okay, that's good to know. I was like, but there are going to be a lot of outgoing people, but there are times you could totally get away if you need be. And she was awesome. She was so just like witty and funny. And yeah, trip would have been the same without her.
Seriously. And with every single person.
There's so many people. We could do a whole podcast just going one by one. Hannah Creech, dude.
Creech.
I miss the creature. Hannah Clutch when she's on the cornhole bag.
Hannah Clutch. I know. I think I'm going. Well, I'm not going to say it just because they don't do it. But yes, every single person that came, we love you. We're so grateful that you came.
Jesse Plattner,
so special,
dude.
Yeah, dude. Let's talk about Jesse real quick with Timon.
Sure. Yeah, we're going around having a casual conversation. Now, how'd you start listening to the podcast? He goes, I actually found the podcast from Timon.
Yep.
Like the Timon trickle down?
Yep.
It's the first time hearing of this.
Oh yeah. We're getting quite a few of them these days.
I mean, he's just like same like church denomination. So like I know him like through like an Illinois like location of our church, and also our family is kind of like have known each other for a while. But yeah, it's not like I see him all the time. But like he's just a friend, and I think it was just like I maybe was visiting something in Illinois and like mentioned that I was on this podcast. I think that's how we would have found out.
Yeah.
And now he's on the trip.
Yeah.
Do you have any stories that you remember from him? Like anything fun you guys do or anything?
I don't know.
I mean, he's just
Not specifically, but he's just like he's a
character.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when people are like, oh, he's a character. It's like, I know what you're talking about. Jesse Plattner, a character.
The guy was
The
awesome.
dude is a character. Like, he should be in a cartoon.
He should be on Survivor.
Yes.
The review on Monday was about me being on Survivor. Jesse could win Survivor.
Yes.
He's awesome.
So, anyway, shout out to Jesse. Shout out to
Alvaro.
do you want to go down the list? Yeah.
You're all awesome. I miss you guys.
We should also give a quick shout out to everybody that sponsored the trip.
There you go.
Main Street Roasters, obviously, with coffee, gift cards, personalized coffee. Cozy Earth, QP Goat Soaps.
New Flora.
New Flora. Chike.
Continue Good Candles.
Continue Good Candles. Yeah, our friends from Kansas City.
Roback. GRKC20. Courtney Miller had the first pick in the draft. Chose Roback?
Heck yeah.
That seems high quality. I'd get it.
Yeah, that might have been it. Is that it? You think of
Friday Pickleball?
Friday Pickleball, of course.
Of course.
Multiple paddles given out.
Yeah, Dominic got one that hasn't even come out yet.
That's cool. The Mother's Day?
The Mother's Day one. Yeah.
It's fun.
All right. You guys are awesome. We love you.
Yeah, thanks for listening, and we'll see you Monday. Go Royals, yeah?
Go Ross.
Take me out to the ball game, brother.
Here we go, y'alls.
Love you guys.
Ghostrunners podcast. Every Monday morning